Is deflating footballs really that big of a deal? Is Tom Brady's great legacy ruined? This is Carl Coulange here for the Sports Hit List, and breaking news for this whole week, Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, has been suspended. Khalid,
What's
welcome.
going on, man?
How you doing? Mike Miller and Mike Phillips. For the first time ever, Mike squared on the show. How you guys doing? All right, so the hot topic of the week, Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, legendary quarterback for the New England Patriots, has been suspended 4 games for Deflategate. He's been, with circumstantial evidence, they found that he was behind or set up, or whoever he paid off the equipment people to deflate his footballs in that AFC Championship game against the Indianapolis Colts. Was the NFL, Roger Goodell, correct in the punishment given to Tom Brady, which includes 4-game suspension, $1 million fine, and also
2 draft picks.
Two draft picks.
I like to start by saying, one, I didn't look too deep into it. I did read certain sections of the report that came out that implicated that they were aware and that they actually did cheat. I will say I do think they could have been harsher with the punishment. I mean, obviously, you get caught cheating in the playoffs. That's a pretty big deal. So they could have done more. But as far as the way I see it, and my limited knowledge on the situation, as far as the way the wording was in the report, and since that's the main thing that they're going off of, the wording stated specifically that 2 equipment managers were the main ones who were handling and actually deflating the air from the footballs, and that Tom Brady, there was a strong possibility that Tom Brady had knowledge that they were doing it and requested them to do it. So I think for 4 games, I think the 4 games isn't the issue. It's just, I think we mentioned earlier before we started shooting, it's more so when those games show up. That's a problem. If they're 4 games that they can live without, then it doesn't really hurt the team. You still give them a good chance to be the dominant Patriot.
Once again,
tell him, Mike.
Bill Belichick and the Deflategate. Once again, I told everybody on the conspiracy show, on the Sports Hit List,
which you can check out on YouTube, by the way.
Check it out.
I said it before. They continue to cheat. Let's look at what circumstantial evidence, but let's look at all the facts. Tom Brady still, to this day, will not give up his records. Everybody thinks that Ted Wells, the investigator, wanted his phone. He did not want his phone. He just wanted the correspondence between him and the equipment managers. Tom Brady and his agent said no. Tom Brady, that already admits guilt. But everybody knows that the quarterback has, every single NFL quarterback, they pay very close attention to their balls. They like their ball a certain way. That's how they have to have it a certain way. So Tom Brady clearly was involved in this. And even with the text messages, he's implicated in it. Tom Brady was involved. He was cheating. Now, let's look at the punishment. Now, the punishment, some believe is harsh. Why? Because they got punished for past transgressions. They have a culture of cheating there. And so what I feel is that Bill Belichick should have got something. The draft picks don't matter to me. They don't. I know in NFL, opposed to the NBA, draft picks matter a lot because that's how you build your team through the draft. I think Bill Belichick personally should have had some type of reprimand. Why? Because where did this culture come from? It comes from the top. It comes from Belichick. So Tom Brady felt comfortable enough to tell his equipment managers to blatantly disregard the rules because the refs checked the ball before the game. That means they snuck into the refs area, took the balls, snuck into the bathroom, and deflated it. So Tom Brady doing all of these things, orchestrating all of this, Belichick has to be behind that. If he wasn't, like Goodell said in Bountygate, ignorance is not an excuse. That man should have had something directly should have happened to him.
Mike, at the end?
2 things. First thing, Roger Goodell is slick. He gave it 4 games, right? Beginning of the season. All right, he doesn't get his ring, whatever. He didn't also go to see Obama at the White House. He decided not to go for that. That's one thing. He comes back against the Colts, the ones that ratted him out. That's good for TV. That's good for money. That's great for the NFL. Now, let's also put this into perspective. He gave him 4 games. He has a chance to appeal. Usually on those appeals, they have the opportunity of winning those.
Which, by the time this episode comes out, we might know what that appeal is, by the way, for the fans out there.
You know what the appeal is going to be? The appeal is going to be 2 games. So I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't a harsh punishment. He should have deserved more. He should have gotten 6 to 8 games because you know what? He cheated. He doctored the ball. He changed the flow of the game. He had the feeling of the ball, and he changed it. Whether or not it's 0.5, 1 PSI, whatever it is, he changed it.
Now, let me ask this, given the fact that the panel is about, 60,
Has nothing to do with it.
It's 50% Jet fans.
You can say that ain't got nothing to do with it.
50, like,
well, these 2 are Jet fans. Now,
Listen.
let me ask you guys this question now, a serious question. If it were someone else, would you have felt as passionate as you are talking about this today, right now? If it was another quarterback, say it was Aaron Rodgers, say it was Eli Manning, say it was Peyton Manning.
Eli doesn't have to do
Hold
that.
on a second.
But I'm saying, hypothetically speaking,
The implication that it had on a playoff game, and we don't know if it had an implication on the Ravens game, I think that holds more weight to me. It was a playoff game that it had to do with. Even if it was an Aaron Rodgers or somebody else that did it in a playoff game, yes, I still would have had the same effect. Not as a Jets fan, as a football fan, as a fan of the sport. You can't cheat and say that it's talent.
Bobby,
You are changing something of the game.
The man cheated. Period.
so
it has
now,
nothing to do with being
so,
a Jet
so
fan.
now, so
He
now
cheated.
you're saying, basically, if you're saying he cheated, he changes the game, it's not talent. So you're saying, quote, basically, he's not talented.
No, what we're saying is that
Wait,
what we're
wait,
saying
but
is
that's what
you put what-
no,
and
that's
that's what the media man do. That's what you do. We didn't say that. What we're saying is that this man is talented, but that doesn't excuse you being a cheater. He is a talented cheater.
Did he ask? All right. So as we're hearing with circumstantial evidence with the text messages, he asked the ball boy to doctor the balls. Correct? Correct. Is that an advantage
can't
for him?
prove that he
But is
asked
it
him
an
to do it.
advantage for him?
You can't
Come
prove-
on, wait a
oh,
second.
wait,
Wait a
you
second.
can't
Wait a
sit
second.
here-
Wait a second.
No, wait, no, wait.
Hold on,
Wait, time out. It's not naive, but you can't prove it.
Please,
How are you going to sit here and say that? Did you prove it?
it's
The
a
report
300
says what?
it's
The
a
report says-
300
If he has
Bro, the
nothing to
report says-
hide, show your phone.
What? You can't prove it.
If you have nothing to hide, show the text
You still
messages.
can't
Aaron
prove it.
Hernandez just got jailed for life for circumstantial evidence. People go to jail like that all the
Did
time.
they see
So
him
now you're
shooting?
comparing deflating
Circumstantial-
balls to murder. Is
No,
that
what
you're
I'm
saying?
telling you is circumstantial evidence makes you guilty.
It's
And
circumstantial.
Where
There's
have y'all
all
been?
the
Have
po-
y'all
all
been
the-
living in
Hold
America?
on, hold on.
Okay,
Aaron,
hold on.
say something.
Aaron Hernandez's
Hello?
evidence was a little more than circumstantial.
Whoa,
No, there was circumstantial
It was a
evidence
little
that won
more.
that. It was a
The-
little
no,
more. But
listen,
bottom line is
The only thing
Tom
that was
Brady-
circumstantial was
Listen,
their
at the end of the
ability to
day-
provide motive. But they
At the end of the day, if you're that talented, and listen, I'm not taking anything away from Tom Brady. As a Jets fan,
I am.
we're the reason Tom Brady is even still in the league because we knocked Drew Bledsoe out,
Bledsoe.
and Tom
I
Brady
am.
got his chance, right?
I'm-
Anyway, he was about to get cut that year. That was one thing. He showed his talent, right? If you have that much talent, why do you need to doctor the ball?
He ain't taking
Why
nothing
do
away
you
from him.
need?
I am.
So you're taking his Super Bowl
Absolutely.
wings?
No,
Okay.
I'm not taking it. Listen, they still have Rams players to this day saying they believe 100% they recorded all of their practices the day before the Super
Well,
Bowl.
that was Spygate, and
The
they got caught on
Spygate.
that too. They didn't get a harsh punishment for that.
When have they won a Super Bowl and there was no scandal behind it? They're all cheaters. We don't know any Super Bowl that the Patriots have won that there's no scandal behind it.
Do you agree to
they
it?
get
Hey, I
points
mean,
off, man.
they
This is a
they're
fact.
stating
Hold on.
facts.
Yeah.
Can't we also take
I can
not
say
just
that.
Tom
They
Brady,
stated
not
facts.
just Tom
I mean-
Brady, but like Mike said, Bill Belichick, right? Because he's the coach. He's the
It's
coach
the
in these
mastermind.
two. He's the
All right,
coach in these two scandals.
So
on,
let
man.
me ask you this. So what's the end solution to the? There's no end solution to the.
Oh,
cheating?
listen. Go ahead.
I mean, if they're gonna cheat, you just gotta be. I mean, one.
be smart about it?
You can either no.
Don't
Okay,
get
no.
caught. Just don't get caught.
You gotta be smart about
You just gotta be smart about it. You see?
You gotta be
Just don't
smart
get caught.
about it.
What?
You gotta
That
be smart
too.
about it.
That
Tell
too.
the kids of America. You can
That's
cheat
what
as long
you're
as you
teaching.
want. Just don't get
Nah.
caught.
That's the
What
biggest
I-
thing.
what I was gonna
That's
say-
the biggest thing. What? Tom Brady is supposed to be the face of the NFL.
He's
One of
supposed
the
to be
faces,
Captain
right?
America.
And
face of the league, and he's a cheater.
Well,
and he's showing he's
What
a
I-
cheater,
what I was
but
gonna-
not even helping. Not even helping
Not
his
only
cause.
is he a cheater,
Yeah, they
he's a
just
cheater
went up.
and a
They
liar.
just took
Well, I
him
must
out.
say, I love this show.
Hold on.
I wasn't even gonna say
If you
that.
go cheat, don't get
Yo,
caught.
can
He's
y'all-
a cheater
Can y'all
and a
relax?
liar.
Relax.
And a liar.
Or you
Relax,
better,
yo.
or you should,
Breathe.
or you should pay the ball boy more money.
Breathe.
Now
Because-
this man gonna lose his
I
job
tell
because of a cheating liar.
I
And
tell
that
him,
man
on,
only
man.
makes $10,000 a year. Come on.
I tell him to pay off my school loans. And
Come
you got
on,
a deal,
Tom
man.
Brady.
Yeah,
man.
see?
Tom Brady, we want to
Sally
hear a
Mae.
statement. It's been 2 weeks. Why
Tom
can't
Brady.
we hear something?
Tom Brady, I'm going to say
Sally
one
Mae
thing
from
to
New
you.
York.
I tell him just
Where
pay
you
off
at?
my school loans. And
Where
you got
are
a
you?
deal.
Why is your daddy speaking for you?
But
Why
Mike-
is your agent
But
speaking
Mike,
for
but
Where
Mike,
is
give
your
or take.
statement,
But
you
Mike,
cheater?
here's my final point though. If you guys
Yeah.
are ball boys and Tom Brady comes up to you and says, "Look, I need you to fit my football."
If he's
and
my
I expect
quarterback,
you to check,
absolutely.
You wouldn't do it.
If he's
my
my
job
quarterback,
as the
absolutely.
equipment manager is to do what Tom Brady tells me to
That's
do.
right.
That's part of my
That's
job description.
That's right.
So if that's part of my job description, I have to do what my boss has told me to do.
So Tom Brady
That's
is
his
the
job.
boss of the equipment managers. Is
He-
what you're saying?
I mean,
he's not.
he's-
Is he the boss or
It's
is
a
he
chain of command.
When it comes down
It's
to
a
the
chain of
ball boy,
command.
when it comes down to the ball boy, yeah.
He's chain of command. They answer to
To
Tom
some
Brady
people's
first. Like,
to some
And I'm
people's
sorry.
defense who's not on the segment, you can see some other off-camera segments. Jamal Womack, shout out to Coach Womack. He
You're
said,
right, yeah.
Coach.
"You're not holding a gun to the kid's head. He didn't
not.
have to do
he
it.
had a job.
But you
He
know
got
what?
bills
It's
to
his
pay.
job.
He didn't have to
He
do
has
it.
a job
do you
to do.
do you,
It's
do you
a
like
job.
everything that your boss tells you to do? You still have to do it at the end of the day.
Your boss giving you a paycheck, you have to do
You have
what the
to pay-
paycheck requires.
come on.
That's what the paycheck requires.
Even if you know it's cheating.
That's what the
Look,
paycheck
To them, they don't
requires.
think of it.
Required.
They don't think of it as cheating because
what
they're
they-
just taking a
That-
little
that
air.
ain't-
We'll
that
get the
ain't-
wrap-up signal from
that
our,
ain't
from
that
our
much of a
director,
moral.
Janelle. Shout out to Janelle for directing the show, doing a wonderful job. That'll do it here for the Sports Hit List. Thanks for watching
Cheaters.
us. Continue to support us, please. Thank you to all the fans. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Don't cheat.